Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo, and this is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. Yeah, it's Saturday, the 31st of March, and there's always a lot going on. Let's see how fast and efficient I can be to get through these 11 browsers to cover today's news. Well, yet another retailer in Japan has announced that they accept Bitcoin. This is at a fancy car dealership that specializes in used luxury cars. The coins, Bitcoin can be used up to 940,000 US dollars, and it's using the Bitflyer Exchange app. If you like fancy cars, you can go to the actual La Abra channel and you can take test drives in these cars. The Tokyo location currently has about 350 cars in stock, and if you like the rare and expensive cars, it's a fun channel if you can't come here and look at them in person. Okay. Next, we have an article on CoinDo, the reasons why Japanese crypto exchanges are shutting down. Well, many media outlets are grabbing this story to spread FUD, but if you really look closely at what's happening here, it's a good thing. The FSA, which falls under Taro, who's the finance minister, they have set some standards to regulate the exchanges. And because we had the Mt. Gox hack and we had the CoinCheck hack, and in 2017, just about 6 million US dollars of various cryptocurrencies were stolen. The exchanges are our weakest link in this crypto space, and so I welcome the FSA coming in and making sure that the coins that they manage are safe. So I just don't trust the exchanges, and I'm not for regulation, but we have to, until we decentralize the exchanges, I think we need to be aware that they don't self-regulate themselves. So the point I want to bring in this one is that we need to expect more closures, because as the article says, more closures are expected to follow, as the FSA has given several exchanges a chance to voluntarily close before ordering them to do so. So right now there are 16 exchanges in Japan, so we might see that number go down to, I don't know, 10, 11, 12. I'm not sure, but point is, don't be surprised when you see some more closures. All right, the next story. My favorite website. I'm a statistics and analysis geek, and I love to, I don't know, I can get lost for hours in a site like this. This is CryptoCompare.com, and the reason why I brought this up is just to show you that in terms of the BTC volume by currency, still Japan has the lion's share globally. About 55% of all transactions occur in yen. So Japan has a huge impact on what is going on with the price. Okay, now taking you to a little lower level of coins in Japan, I had lunch with my friend who mines Monacoin yesterday, and he told me about the two coins who are kind of coming up on the rise of popularity, and they're getting on the radar. Now, in the third position is a coin called Koto Coin, a private CPU-based cryptocurrency from Japan. So my cat is behind my screen and moving my screen. Sorry, you'll just have to see a little movement here. It's a easy coin to mine, and Japanese just have this. There's a mining boom in Japan, and so if people can mine a coin in their back bedroom with their PC, it rises in popularity. So yeah, Koto Coin seems to be taking the third place position. And in the second place position, there is Bitzeny. Bitzeny is a coin that was born in Japan, and it too can be mined by a CPU. And the otaku, which is the word used for the geeks in Japan, they have a very energetic community that supports Bitzeny, and I think you'll find that you'll hear more and more about Bitzeny. So Bitzeny had a contest, just ended. They gave their community a chance to redesign their logo, and I want to look at those finalists because the logos are quite fun to look at. Just to let you know that, let's see, the Bitzeny. Yeah, the Bitzeny, yeah, okay, so, all right, let's take a look at those logos. The results for the contest are as follows. This is the first place work that is, I guess, okay. This won the contest, but let's take a look at some of the others. In second place, this red one is, I love it. It's quite, has a lot of action and very much in a strong, fast brush strokes that are found when people do calligraphy called shodo in Japan. And then in the third place is kind of a takeoff of the ninja star weapon that they throw. And fourth place, yeah, okay. Fifth place, another takeoff of the ninja weaponry. Sixth place, okay. Seventh place, very fancy. Kind of this gold water flowing behind. Yeah, I like this one a lot, but I think my favorite was the one that ended up in 8th place. I just love you can see the brush strokes make out the Z and the purple and green and aqua color. I just think it's a really fabulous combination. That would have been my choice, but I think I understand why they chose this one. As for the graphics, it's quite strong, has impact, and looks very much like a cryptocurrency coin logo. Next, Monacoin in first place. Still, Monacoin has been in this first place position for quite some time. I think globally it ranks 44th, and it has a $650 million market cap. The Japanese just love it. It's cute. It has this kitty logo on the front, and Monacoin continues to be a favorite. It too is easy to mine, and you can see here there's a growth analysis of the price in comparison to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it's lost a little value since December, but you know what coin hasn't lost some value? And yeah, so that's your first and second and third place popular coins in Japan among the otaku crowd. All right, and now I want to look at an article from the Nikkei's Asian Review. The Nikkei tells us that the virtual currency boom lifts demand for high-performance chips. This is another mining story. So the DMM, which is a Tokyo-based streaming service, has opened one of the largest virtual currency mining centers in the central of Kanazawa. Kanazawa is an interesting place that they chose because it's kind of a destination location for the rich and famous. It's very upscale, and it's kind of always been called the Little Kyoto because it's quite traditional. And they have opened up 500 square meters, performing souped up machines using these souped up microchips. So yeah, I think this is a picture actually of the actual, let's see, there was a picture, here it is, there's a picture of the actual mining facility. So Yeah, they're not keeping it so secret. You know, so many of these miners now are keeping their location secret, but this one, I think that's another example of the Japanese trust, if you will. So, yeah, well, mining. So mining is hot. Yeah, all right, let's take a look at this last happy story. Um, this is the Abra CEO, Bill Barhydt. He is a Silicon Valley cryptocurrency specialist. He is also opened or has started the very first global mobile transactional app for trading. I think it's, what is it? I wrote it down here. Trading, how many? 20 coins in real time using 70 currencies. So he has, he claims in this particular video, in an interview on YouTube, which I'll put down into the comment section, he claims it's the first Bitcoin-based smart contract app that is actually in operation. So I don't know, I think this is big news. And in the article, he's quoted, you know, he's very, of course, bullish on Bitcoin and says that there will be a strong recovery once the West starts to enter in the market in regards to large-scale institutional money. So he says here that let me just read you right here. He says that the global institutional investors are all ready to put their money in to the crypto market, and the clock has already started to tickle in Japan. He believes that this is the leading indicator as to what can be expected from the West once they start pouring in their investments. He stated there really is zero large-scale institutional money from the West in crypto right now. That is happening in Japan. So gosh, wow, Japan is actually ahead of the West for a change. You know, I'm just joking. Sometimes I complain that Japan is so slow because they have a tendency to observe, study, and watch, and then make a decision. But in this case, it looks like Japan is a little ahead. And he's very positive and very bullish. So I think you want to read this article, and I think you want to watch his video, and I'll put him down in the comment section. All right, everybody, that's it from Japan, and thank you so much. Please subscribe, and I will be sure to bring you all the happenings here from the land of crypto. And thank you so much. Sayonara for now.